Yes, yes, yo. Yes, yes, yo. We're about to start. The game is about to start here. So let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, last time they played this game, man, Jeremy Doku had the game of his life. Doku had an absolute bomber of a game last time they played this game. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see if he's gonna do the same. I think he's on the bench. I don't know if he's starting. I haven't really looked at the lineup. Oh, Doku's on the bench. Looks like. Oh, he's not even on the bench. Is Doku injured? I think Doku might be injured still. I think Doku is injured. But yeah, the game is about to begin. You know, Anfield. Man United already beat Liverpool at Anfield, so that Anfield Fortress hype is done now. So we can move on. We can move on. So that's not a thing anymore. It's not a thing. And Slot looks nervous, man. See how nervous Slot looks. Man, game is about to start. Let's start the game clock. Game. All right, here we go. There we go. Here we go. Interesting to see how City set up, especially with Semenyo. This idea of playing Semenyo always on the left, on the right hand side, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Pep does this all the time, so it's quite. I mean, it's been working so far. Semenyo has been scoring for City, so I don't think it's been an issue. You'll have to deal with that moving forward, though. Mm. I'm just looking forward to see Vert and some of these guys and how they're gonna, how they're gonna act. City are jogging, man. Looks like they're up for it today. They need to win today if they have any hopes of being challenging for title. Them, Haaland is through. Them almost got there. Haaland almost back there, man. Almost back there. Almost back there. If that ball felt on his left foot, that would have been a goal. That would have been a very early goal for Erling Haaland. He just didn't fall well. Good pass by Bernardo Silva, though. Good pass. Good pass. It should be a very interesting game to watch. Very, very interesting game. It already started off strong. Already a big chance in the first few minutes. So, yeah. That Haaland chance, man. That was a serious chance. He should have scored that. Haaland has been off it recently, man. He's been off it. Haaland before that would be a goal straight away, bag goal. Game's over. Early doors, But it looks like Erling Haaland has been very, very. I don't know if something is wrong with him. I don't know if it's his personal life or it's just going through a downturn of form. I don't think he's gone this long at City, being this non-prolific in front of goal. Let me know what you think, but let me know what you think about Haaland in the chat and his dry run of form recently. Obviously, Pep has chosen to start Haaland and Mamouche in this game together. That's an interesting scheme. Let's see how it's gonna go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fire game, fire game, fire game. Thank you very much, Madam Maria. So yeah, this is looking to be a very interesting game. There's a lot on the line in this game. If Liverpool lose today, their top four battle because Chelsea and Manchester United are bad. Chelsea and Manchester United already won earlier, so Liverpool should be winning today. Calm if they want to continue the top four battle and not be under unnecessary pressure. Although, when you look at it here, Man United, sorry, Manchester City on the other hand, they need to win too because if they don't win, oh my God, Kusanov, did he just lay an egg? If Manchester City don't win today, speak for these guys. Their title hopes are over. So that's one to watch out for. Nico O'Reilly. This gay he signing for City. My predictions. Oh, for my predictions in the game, I'm thinking Manchester. That's a tough one. That's a tough question. I haven't thought about that yet. But with the run of forms and the importance of the game, I think Liverpool win today. For some reason, I just see Liverpool winning this game. 2-1 Liverpool, I'll say. Liverpool to win 2-1. Guys, let me know your predictions in the chats. Let me know what you're feeling for this game. O'Reilly's through. Supposed to like that's a foul. That's a foul for O'Reilly. That's a foul. Thank you. Thank you, referee. We're making good decisions early. Referees making good decisions early. That's a plus. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. We're building a community here. Yeah. Let's keep pushing. Um this Liverpool build-up is very interesting. Soboslai is dropping to be the third man in the build-up in the back three, which is not something they usually do. See to the ball. I just think these two teams are being too respectful to each other, man. They respect each other too much. There's too much respect being paid between both teams. It's not the way it should be. It should be going at each other more early doors. And I'm not seeing that. What's going on with the tussle and the toggle between Mamouche there and was that Konate? That looked like Konate. Mamouche and Konate just fighting each other, man. It's big. These guys. Let me know in the chat what you think about the game so far. Let me know in the chats what you think about the game. What are your predictions? Put your predictions in the chats. We're going to be giving shout outs to whoever predict the correct score of the game. After the game, you're getting a shout out on the socials. So predict and let's see. I'm taking Liverpool 2-1, by the way. 2-1 Liverpool. I think this game will end. I just think Liverpool are going to sit back. Not really sit back because they are home, but I trust Ekitike to get something in this game. Ekitike can just, come up with a goal. That's one thing he's very good at. So yeah, that's one thing Ekitike is very good at. You know one thing about City, yeah, they don't really have aerial threats. City don't really have that many aerial threats. That's one thing that a lot of Premier League teams are locking in on recently, like having a lot of aerial threats on the team. Salvation, you're doing great. This is professional. Salvation prediction 2-1. My prediction, Man City 2-1. Okay. I see. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments, first of all. Thank you for the compliments. Put a lot of work into it. So, and thank you for the support also. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. And 2-1 Manchester City. That's interesting. That's interesting. Any particular reasons why? Because the reason I'm picking Liverpool is because I think Liverpool is at home. They have a lot to do. They have a lot to take care of, and they're going to take care of business today because they have to. Man City, realistically, are not really in the title race, if you ask my opinion, because I don't think they have the stability in the squad to be able to continue this far and compete with Liverpool. I mean, with Arsenal. So I don't think City are in the title race. So if they lose today, it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. You know what I mean? It's not that it's not a crazy thing to see Man City lose today. Let me know if you're watching from. I'm currently streaming live on both Facebook and Insta and YouTube. So yeah, it's my first time streaming live on Facebook. So I just wanted to see what that looks like, because we usually just do the YouTube thing, but today we're going to diversify. Diversify our streams of streaming, our streams. Let's put it that streams already. Okay. Okay, Sobozlai, let me see what you've got from this free kick. Let's see what you got. Sobozlai into the box. Header, Salah. Okay, Donnarumma doing his job right there. This Keke's brother he's been decent recently. Recently, he's looking better. Before, this guy had been not just good. This guy was not good before. I don't know. He wasn't very good before, but now he's looking a little bit better. Looks like he's more composed now. Now that I say that, I hope he doesn't get a howler. He's playing against Semenyo. That's his former teammate, so they know each other a lot. That's an interesting matchup. Haaland play through, yes. That's offside, but just finish anyway. Mamouche missed. Brother. Mamouche really missed that. I know it was offside, but him missing that's crazy. That's a big chance. That might not be off still, but let's see. Oh, yeah, it's clearly offside. He's offside. But Mamu should be doing better than that still. He should be doing better than that in those situations. Looks can be deceiving, like they say. What's Gravenberch and O'Reilly doing there? That's Gravenberch needs to get a yellow card for that. What's that? He was just holding the guy for no reason, just holding him down. That makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, Bernardo Silva. The way Pep uses Silva, yeah. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't like it, because I think Silva is a player that can offer you more upfront, but as a lot of times, especially before Rodri got back, Silva has been the midfielder being tasked with the build-up. So you always see him drop deep. Sometimes he plays as a center half, dropping between the center backs, just to be that third man in the 3-5, the 3-man build-up. So that's very interesting. But I really rate Bernardo Silva, man. He's one of those players that I really rate highly, and his ability on the ball allows him to play in different positions. You can play him wherever you want. I remember there was a season City was playing the false line, and he played the false line in a lot of games, and they won the league that year. So Bernardo Silva is a class player. Probably shots. Oh, deflection. Corner. City get all these corners, and they don't seem to use them. That's because in general, City is just a small team, It's just a small team in terms of size. Not small, not size, but like aerial threats. Manchester City, they don't possess a lot of aerial threat. Oh, that's a goal kick. Looks like so far so good. The game is just a stalemate. Not much going on, to be honest. So they need to kick on, mate. Somebody needs to put some fire into this game. I know it's a big game, two big teams, rivalry and all that, but man, we need to see some more football, man. This is looking very scruffy right now. Semenyo and Keke's matchup, I'm very interested. Semenyo has him right now. Ball through. Okay, Allison. Good one, Allison. Said they are not Arsenal. Man, I don't know. Today, I just think I just have Liverpool winning today. I think Liverpool will win today because City have their form recently has been poor, and I don't know. Mamouche has been scoring. Haaland has been so poor recently. By his standards, of course. By his standards, he already has 20 league goals. He's still leading. I think the second position is Igor Thiago from Brentford with 17 goals now. I think so. I'm sure Haaland is still going to win the Golden Boot, but he needs to kick on, man, because right now it's slowing down. In their past games, it's been Mamouche and Mamouche for the most. That's been the most consistent goal person in front of goal. So they need to kick on. Another pass, the same movement that opened up Haaland's first goal. That's a foul, no? Not a foul? Okay. Konate is sleeping on defense on that side. You can see it twice, the exact same run. First off, early in the game, it was Bernardo Silva playing that same ball through to Haaland, and now it's Nunes playing the same ball to Marmoush. So Konate looks like he's sleeping because the run is being made in between the right back and the center back, just in behind there. So the center back should be tracking that run because it's diagonally into the center of the box. That's Konate, yeah, twice being caught. So that's something you should watch out for. If Man City keeps seeing those spaces, you're going to see them exploit it. Liverpool haven't, they're not trying to press really high today. It seems like they are comfortable with City having the ball and they just want to catch City in moments. But the press is not aggressive. Because like right now, they're not even pressing the goalkeeper. Normally, Liverpool will go high and press the goalkeeper. There's a reason for that. That's because of the likes of Semenyo on the other side. So if you press too high, the pace of Semenyo is going to hurt you bad. So City is not just technical ability right now; they have the physical ability, pace, and power. But yeah, Liverpool look ready too. They look ready. They've been defending well. Besides the gaps in the back line due to Konate's dwindling awareness. Is Gay breathing so hard? Is he tired already? What's going on, man? Gay looks like he jumped off a cliff or something. Oh, that was close. I don't know if I'm surprised that City have a lot of the ball at Anfield. City is usually expected to keep most of the possession. Yeah, man. Going back to that, they're not Arsenal coming for sure. City is built to play more technical football than physical. Arsenal is just the opposite. Arsenal is just brute force. They don't even care about finesse or anything. They just want to bulldoze their way into your box and score. It's crazy the way they set up. O'Reilly, Rodri. You know, oh my God, Meg. Is that a foul? No, that's a foul. He megged Soboslai seriously there, man. That was nasty, nasty stuff. Soboslai got actually. Oh my God. Then he had to push him down. That's a the dead move by Soboslai, man. He got smoked and then he had to push the guy down. See, Liverpool defending well again. Ainori. Yeah, Arsenal, they really have something interesting going on for sure. Especially with the way they set up now and how many top players they have. It's just physicality for them, you know. If you look at the entire lineup, football is really changing when you look at Arsenal, the entire lineup. And that's why one of the reasons I don't want them to win the league this season, because I don't want football to go in that direction. I don't want people to start thinking they can just out physical the opponents, because if that works for Arsenal, then that becomes the strategy of winning the Premier League. And that's not good. Nobody wants to be watching how many teams are in the Premier 20 teams every weekend, and everybody is just playing like, trying to force set pieces and score by set pieces. Nobody wants to see that. So that's why I hope Arsenal don't win the league, because they are changing football to what it's not supposed to be. Amusha must had a goal there, man. That shot, that was a good shot. Just couldn't see the direction. Oh, it's deflected also. Good header by Gehi. Liverpool have just one pass in the final third to Manchester City's 31. That tells you all about the game right there. Liverpool have not come to play today. And they are home. They are at home. What is this game plan from Arne Slot? And they need this game more than City, because I don't think City will catch Arsenal anyway. So Liverpool need this game more than City, because they're in a serious top four battle. Chelsea have won. Man United have won. So Liverpool needs to win today to keep that going, to keep that alive. It doesn't mean if they lose today, they won't be in the top four battle, of course. But when your opponents, your rivals win, it's always good to get a win too. The issue with this Liverpool team sometimes is that when you watch them, they can be very uninspiring. They can be very, very uninspiring. It's always like they're waiting for one person to take the game into their hands. Like last time, for most of the season, it's been Soboslai carrying this team. They played him at every position. Played him at right back. Played him at midfield. Played everywhere. He's played everywhere. Is that a goal? Oh no, no, no. Haaland didn't get to it in time. Semenyo. Semenyo. That shot. No. Man City, bro. Man City need to fix up. I need a goal, man. This game needs a goal. This game is so dull. It needs a goal. It's like all the chances are half chances. There's no real chance except the Haaland chance where he was still on goal. But most of the chances here have half chances. So the game needs a goal to inject some life into it. It's just City on the offensive, and oh my God, Kirk is about to dance. Oh my God, that bad ball. The balling by Silva leaves a lot to be desired, man. Left a lot to be desired. So I think Pep needs to win this year, though. I think he needs to win this season. Not like I'll blame him if he doesn't. I wouldn't blame him if they don't win the league. But talk about winning the league. Oh, that was almost in Salah, man. Salah almost back there, man. That's the thing with Mo Salah. He plays terrible the whole game. He's gonna be shit the whole game, and then he bags a goal. He always knows where to be, Good defending by Gay there. Just one through ball, boom, into Salah, and they're getting a shot off. That's what City needs to be worried about. City needs to be wary, really, really wary of that. Liverpool, when they get their chance, Salah and Ekitike, man, those are dedicated finishers that you can trust. So when Liverpool get on the ball, they're gonna bag. They are going to bag. I remember Soboslai. Oh my God, giving it back to City already. Liverpool need a spell in this game where they hold possession. They need a spell where they hold possession and pin City back because they are at home. If you're going to start the game defensively, you're not going to flip that switch later on. It doesn't switch like that. You're not going to flip it because once City already established that they're the A side in the game, it's going to be difficult. They still have some weapons on the bench they can throw on to cause issues for Liverpool. So it's important that Liverpool get the first goal here today. So it was like corner. I can really see Liverpool scoring from a set piece, though. I can see them scoring from a set piece and just, these kind of games, you don't see a lot of goals in them, especially when they don't start off with goals. And it looks like Liverpool are just going to do this comeback thing, put the ball into the box 100 times. Chance. Oh, that was Salah, man. That's too high. That is too high. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to technical ability. Salah, man. His technique is off. All he needed to do was just to cushion that in a way where he just gets into the center of the box. The goalkeeper is off his line already, and then he just shoots it over the bar, man. It's crazy. Great player, though. Great player. Just lacking in some of the things that takes him to the next level, in my opinion. Florian Wirtz hasn't really been in this game. He hasn't really been in the game. They need to get him on the ball. He's standing behind Rodri every time. I don't think that's where he should be. I think he should be in front of Rodri. I think he should come to the ball. Looks like Rodri is just tracking him everywhere. Looks like a man marking scheme. But I like to see Verts come short for the ball and combining those spaces with McAllister over there, and maybe they can build something from there. But for now, he's too high up the pitch. I know he's a 10 and he's supposed to be high up the pitch, but when your team is unable to play at the back and they are being suffocated, you need to drop deep to be the extra man in the build-up. And Liverpool are suffering from not having that right now. Who's that? That's an adjustment that they need to make. Skekes and Gakpo running into each other for. Oh, listen. Man, this game is so uneventful, man. Uneventful. They're just playing back to front, and the ball is ending up in the middle of the pitch. All the football is being played in the middle of the pitch. In the first 15 minutes, Man City had some attacking juju going on, but now it's all gone. And it just looks like it's just all Liverpool all the way. Not Liverpool all the way, but seems the game is just scatty. Nobody's is dominating. Although City have possession, they're not creating anything with the possession. Okay, Ekitike is through. This is what I want to see. Ekitike versus Gehi. Ekitike, take him on. Ah man, Gehi just made sure, man. Gehi's different, man. That's a serious signing. Goal kick too. No light of day. Gehi just absolutely put him in a box there. That's the kind of defending I like to see. One-on-one, take your man on. Who's gonna win the battle? And Gehi made sure right there that he didn't give Ekitike any space, man. And that's why they signed him. Very underrated signing. Once he gets comfortable at City, and it's going to be a problem to deal with. Liverpool are getting comfortable right now. They're getting comfortable. It looks like they're getting comfortable on the ball. They're combining gap shooting opportunity or no. They're combining. They're sitting in front of City's defense. They're pinning City back for the past 5 minutes. They've pinned them back at least. So they're getting into the game. That's what we want to see. Ideally, I want to draw though. I want to draw because I think Man United can go past City and can get past City and Liverpool. Liverpool, I think we're going to finish above Liverpool, but City is a different beast. I believe we can finish above City. We can definitely finish above City. Especially if they're going to keep playing like this. They'll keep dropping points because they're not going to beat Arsenal playing like this. So those are points dropped. Ball. Haaland shooting. Oh, ricochet. Oh my God. That was a good chance. I mean, not really a good chance, but Haaland made something after that chance because the ball was a little bit wide left. And he had to shoot it across his body, across goal also. So that was a difficult shot to take, but he got the shot off. Good save by Alisson. Finally, some life in the game. People are getting shots off. This Enuri guy hasn't really done much for Man City since he joined, Enuri, he's just been throttling. I know he was injured for a while, I believe, because I didn't see him in the lineup for a very long time. Is that even Enuri? Let me make sure it's Enuri. His lineup is not lined up in right now. But that looks like him, though. He's the one with that low socks. It's usually Enuri. Yeah, that's him. That's him. It's a weird formation they have today going on. I'm seeing Inuri and Nico O'Reilly on that left hand side together. That's not something very common with City, but yeah, just looks like that's what they're on today. So I wonder what Pep is trying to see on that left hand side. He also started Mamouche. So normally Mamouche or Haaland, or Mamouche starts in the 10 and Haaland in front of him. But today Mamouche is on the left also in the front too. Is Pep finally adapting to the haram football of the Premier League? Because I'm seeing this mid block going on right now. It's not a full mid block, but it's looking like they're playing the 4-4-2 mid block when they're out of possession to keep it compact. Foul. Good ball, Konate. Okay. Outside. Ikitiki. I think these teams are paying each other too much respect. They're paying each other too much respect, man. That's their Man City versus Liverpool rivalry days is gone. They should remember that. That's no longer a rivalry nowadays. They should just go out there and play freedom. Because the respect they are giving to each other is what's stalling this game. Somebody needs to just go in there and just be a little bit disrespectful. Take the game by the scruff. That's a foul. The referee is not letting Liverpool get physical with Manchester City. He's not letting that happen. It looks like. I don't know if that's a foul, really. That's just 50-50 between Konate and Marmoush right there. So I don't know if I don't think that's a foul. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Offside. Yeah, this is a difficult game to sit through, man. These guys are not trying to do anything. And yeah, I always watch the games with the volume off because it allows me to watch uninterrupted. So the commentators' opinions do not interfere with what I think about the game. I think Liverpool need more pace going the other way to play the way they play. They are trying to play. I don't think they have that kind of frightening pace going the other way. Salah can still run, but he's not that guy he used to be 3-4 years ago anymore. Ekitike is pacey, but it's not it's not gonna kill you for pace. Gakpo the same thing. To play the way they are trying to play against Man City, this sitting back and try to be pragmatic, they need more pace, way more pace going the other way. Because City are just gonna suffocate them if not. So City is not even letting them break. It's like the counter press by City is just Holland. Oh, no, I didn't go through. The counter press by City has been intense, man. It's been intense. Liverpool are not getting opportunities to get out of the defensive shape and attack. They're not getting opportunities at all. City just putting the pressure on them. Nunes. No. Ball is not on. Go back to Bernardo. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Bernardo missed that corner. City need to start scoring from these corners, man. They need to learn how to score from these corners. They're getting too many corners and ignoring them. Yeah, post. I don't understand this use of Semenyo. Why is this guy using Semenyo in central spaces? Why is Bernardo the wide guy on the right hand side and Semenyo is in the middle? Semenyo is now asked to play in between the lines and in pockets. He's not comfortable playing there. That's not his game. He can do it in spells, but that's not his game. He needs to have the freedom of a runner so he can be in space. Mamouche. Strike. Now playing Semenyo in the pocket is a waste of talents. It's a waste of talents. Pep keep doing this. Pep keeps doing this thing, playing players out of position. There's no reason Semenyo should be in the pocket. Savinho came in. Savinho was a left winger. He plays him on the right. I've seen Doku on the right a couple of times. Although Doku used to play on the right for Belgium and was he Rennes when he was there. But man, this is not how it is, man. Pep needs to play these players in a natural position and stop doing all this overthinking. What's the man you're doing in the pockets? He's a runner. He's a physical player. His best attributes are pace, power, running in behind, shooting. That's what Semenyo is for. Play him out wide. Stop playing him in the right pocket. If you're going to play him in the pocket, play him on the left side. So at least when he receives the ball, he's a shooting threat. On the right side, he receives the ball in the pocket. Everybody knows he has to pass because he doesn't have it to turn in that space and shoot. So he has it, not like he doesn't have it, but that's not a strong side. You need to play players in positions where he brings out the best in them. And Pep has not been doing that with his wide players, especially the ones that are direct footballers like the Dokus, the Semenyo, Savinho, those guys. Pep needs to play those guys in their natural position more. That's a foul. That's a foul. He actually impeded him from scoring the goal. VAR needs to check that. That's definitely a foul. Is that Verts? No, that's Salah. I mean, he put his arm over around him. I don't know if Salah went down easily there, but there was definitely contact. Let's see. And that gets the header. Yeah, Salah went down easily, man. Salah went down easily there. But still, like, they have to be careful, man. They have to be careful. Salah is gonna do that. Salah is gonna do that. He's known for doing scumbag stuff like that sometimes. So he's gonna go down easily. So stay away from him, man. Don't foul Salah in the box because he's gonna go down very, very easily, and that's a penalty. What's up with Van Dyke? I like Virgil. Okay. Looks like the clash with Haaland did him dirty there. The game is the game still. You have to get up and continue playing. Header, Capo. Man, the entire Liverpool left hand side, besides Ekitike when he drifts sometimes to the left, the entire left hand side is just so inefficient, so ineffective. You see that Gapo and Kerkez, man, those two guys, they need to step their game up because the way they are playing this season, yeah, is left. Gapo has been all right. I'm not gonna lie, Gapo has been decent because I don't expect much from him. Although I think a starting Liverpool winger should be doing more than he's doing. But Gapo has been all right. But Kerkez, man, shocking. Ekitike, bro, nah, pass the ball, pass the ball. I know you're a striker. All he thinks about is getting his shot off, which is fair. Fair is for a striker, but you need to also understand moments. Talking about moments, Husanov is having a moment right now, man. I really think he's a good player, Husanov. He's got pace. He can pass on the ball. He's very, very calm. His defending needs a little bit of tweaking, but that's fine. He's young. Young players are not expected to be great defenders. Defense is the most, especially center back, is the most difficult position for young players to get into. So it's all right for him to make mistakes for now. But he has a lot of attributes that can take him straight to the top. You know, I think Kusanov is a very good player. And this game is dead. This game is just dead. Nothing happening in this game. Two teams just look like they're not. No one is trying to take the risk. Nobody wants to be caught out of possession in with spaces to exploit. So it's it's a very very underwhelming game. Yeah, that's halftime. No goals in the half. Honestly, that was an eyesore of a half to watch. Looks like both teams are not, and they're not up for it today, man. They're not up for it. Looks like yesterday's weekend results just rattled them a little bit, and now they don't know how to act. Halftime and nothing to write home about from the first half. The first half was a little bit stale, very very stale game. City had most of the opportunities going forward, but nothing really clear cut. Besides, Haaland had two shots. He was played in behind by Bernardo, but that wasn't really a big chance. Not really, because there was a defender on his hip, and the ball was on his weak foot. So that's not a great chance for Haaland. He can back that. We've seen him back those, but that's not a great chance. Yeah, halftime, people. Halftime. It's halftime. It doesn't look like there's a lot of changes in the game going forward. Manchester City have been very underwhelming. They've had the bulk of the chances, but not really created anything big. Liverpool are just in the game. They're in the game. They're in the game. They're just throttling, you know. I think they're just looking for opportunities to catch City off guard. That's how they set up today. And honestly, that's disgusting thing to do at home. That's a disgusting thing to do at home, especially at Anfield. To set up in a very negative light against Manchester City. City are not the city of the old. They are not the city of, Pep. This is a different Manchester City. Liverpool should not be sitting back against Manchester City at Anfield. They should be going at it. They should be trying to win the game. Hopefully, in the second half, they make some changes tactically or personnel wise to just put some life into this game. But because the game has been very underwhelming, I think they can do it though. I think they have it in them to do it. Both teams to put some life into this game. And Haaland needs a goal, man. He needs a goal. He's due one. He's due a goal. So even if it's a penalty to just get him going, he needs a goal. And I really do think that Liverpool needs to get the first goal. If they don't get the first goal, it could be long. It could be a long day, man. It could be a very long day if Liverpool do not get the first goal, even if they're at home. Because if Liverpool score, I can trust City to equalize. They're going to have more of the possession. They're going to have more chances. They have better creators on their team overall. So they're going to have chances. That's why Liverpool need the first goal in this game. Because I don't think they're going to have as many chances as Man City. Very slow game. Very slow game. I was gonna watch this game. I decided to do a live stream for this game because I was thinking, man, this is a big game. It's gonna be tough. They're going to go at it. Both teams are fighting for something. Liverpool trying to win after City and not City, after Man United and Chelsea have already won over the weekend yesterday. And City are trying to keep themselves in that title race as Arsenal are doing so well. So I was expecting this game to be more than it is, but so far, it's been underwhelming. Hopefully, it kicks on. Hopefully, it kicks on. I don't even think it's a personnel thing or tactical thing. I just think it's just the players playing like a disciple. They're just not putting themselves about. A lot of players are just, doing the least they can get away with. That's the way the game feels like. And supposed like is knackered, man. Man of the match so far. I don't even know if there's a man of the match so far. I think I'll just give it to Gay. He's been solid. Yeah, Liverpool have been so timid, which is bothering, For a home team, they are home at Anfield. I know Anfield isn't what it used to be before. United beat them there. I think they lost again to some other team. I've forgotten who beat them there again. But at the very least, when you're at home, you should be the aggressive team. You're supposed to be the aggressive team because you want to get your crowd in the game early. Liverpool didn't do that today. Obviously, I'm watching without the sound, but I'm sure the sound doesn't sound like Anfield usually. The crowd, because it's incumbent upon the players to bring the crowd into the game. The crowd, they're going to be there. They're going to be ready to cheer for you. But in the first few minutes of the game, you have to show grit. You have to show fight, so the crowd can totally back you the rest of the game. And in games like this, that's very important, especially with Liverpool's record right now. So the support at Anfield is not going to be as automatic as it was before. They need to give the fans something to cheer for. Second half, they need to come out swinging. I can understand not wanting to concede to Man City in the first half, but in the second half, you're at home, man. You need to come out swinging. They need to come out guns blazing. They need to put more men forward. They need to get a goal, get the first goal, and then go from there. That's what Liverpool needs to do in this game. Because I don't blame City for the game being stalemate, like being very, very slow. I can't blame City for that. It's all Liverpool. They are the home team. They need to take the game to the opponents. Mo Salah going down the box like that. Watching this replay of the Salah non-penalty call. I wonder if players should get yellows for for situations like that if they don't call a penalty. Because in many cases it's simulation. Man, Gehi put the clamps on Ekitike right there, man. They're replaying this Gehi versus Ekitike one-on-one. Gehi put the clamps on him. He put the absolute. That's like prime Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan defending. That was a serious piece of work by Gehi there. No space, nothing. Followed him, shuffled his feet across with him. Because Ekitike is a tricky player, man. He's a good player, especially in those spaces in the box where he has a defender. Um, straight on one-on-one. So he usually does well in those situations. But Gay, didn't give him the time of day to be able to think or make a rational decision in that position. Gay just stayed composed and made sure Eketike didn't force him to make moves that he didn't want to make. This game might end with a lone goal, It might just be a 1-0 game. I agree, of course. Yeah. Liverpool needs to take the game to City. It might be a 1-0 game because the way it's looking, whoever scores first, the other team is not looking like they're gonna score. And if it's a 1-0 game, then I'm looking at Liverpool to win it, if I'm being honest, because Man City have just been off it recently, man. They've been off it. Arsenal were dropping points for 3 games in a row, and City were not able to capitalize in that period. They didn't do anything of significance to capitalize. So I think that was their window to catch Arsenal. I think the fact that they didn't catch Arsenal in that window where Arsenal played, was it Forest? They dropped points to Forest. They lost at Man United. And one other team. I think they drew to another team. I can't remember the team right now, but I believe that was City's window. Arsenal got 2 points from 9 in that window. That was City's window to catch Arsenal, and City did not catch Arsenal. So it's smooth sailing from here on out. I don't think City will be able to stop Arsenal. Especially with the depths that Arsenal have. They have a lot of quality, of course, but the depth is what speaks for itself. And I'll say, yeah, if City lose today, I'm not looking at City to catch Arsenal anymore. I'm looking at Man United. It might sound like a bold claim, but if City lose today, there's no reason United cannot finish above them. There's absolutely no reason United should not be thinking about finishing above City if City lose to Liverpool today, because Man City have been falling off a cliff. Slowly but surely, they've been falling off a cliff. They keep falling, even with the new signings, they keep falling. Nobody's talking about it because it's City. For some reason, City get a lot of protection, but they've been falling off a cliff right now. And if they lose this game to Liverpool today, then I'm looking at Manchester United being the team that can chase us now. I'm not saying they will. I'm not saying they will catch us now. It's impossible for Man United to catch us now. But City should not be finishing above Man United if they lose today. I can say that with chest, especially looking at how City have been playing and how Man United have been playing the second half of the season. And we've beat City also. So there's no reason we should be banking on City to chase Arsenal if they lose to Liverpool today. All right, second half is about to start. So let's see how that goes. Second half is about to begin. And I want this game to end in a draw. Now I've changed my mind. I need the game to end in a draw. So Liverpool are going to be 40 points, 4 points off top four. And then City are going to have 48 points, 4 points off us also. So we can catch City, man. We can catch City. We need Liverpool to just, do the mad thing today and end this game in a draw. United can catch City. But Liverpool have nobody on the bench, man. Nobody on the bench they can bring on to change this game. At least City, they got Cherky, they got Foden, Nico Gonzalez, Johnny Reinders. Those are players they can bring on and they can do a thing. Look at Liverpool's bench. I'm seeing Endo, Wataro, Rio, and Ngumoha. Man, what is what's that bench, man? What is that bench? Liverpool, they need to work on their bench. They need to work on their bench. The bench is not benching right now. That bench is not benching. That's looking like Man United bench from last season. It's peak. Second half is upon us, people. Let me set up the timer. I don't understand the Semenyo right wing. Still play him right wing in the second half. Or in the right pocket, should I say, because City are playing very narrow. Very, very narrow. I expect Cherky to come on at some point. So second half begin. They're waiting. Let's go. Second half kickoff. Let's go. So 1 second, people. I'll be back. Let me get some water. Gapo. Chance. Salah. No. Okay. Gapo. Liverpool looking like they want to do a thing. They want to try a thing. So they're looking like that. Okay. Mamouche. What is he supposed to like Mamouche do for there? Why are these guys just running into each other? Good defending there. Alisson missed that, you know. He missed that. That was a very poor call from that guy. Oi, 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 oi. Is that a foul? Yellow card. Yellow card. Yellow card Van Dijk on his foul. True, man. He's been, and besides him being poor, he's also had serious injuries that has been keeping him out. So that's why when people say he's the best goalkeeper in the league, I don't listen to that anymore. I still rank him as one of the best in the league. But yeah, like you said, Alisson has low key been poor for the past 2 years. He's that was a very poor judgment. That would have cost them a goal. If that ball bounced in front of Mamouche right there, that's a goal because Soboslai doesn't get the opportunity to cut it off. Let's see what City do. City from set pieces are one of the weakest. I haven't seen the stats. I don't have the stats, but I guess City from set pieces must be one of the weaker teams in the league. They don't have a lot of threats on set pieces, and Arsenal have made them some. Have made that something that you have to do now. That's true. That's true. Martinelli scored with the same action because it's just attention. And whenever he comes out, you can see that Allison, his confidence when he steps out the box is not the same as it was before. Before he used to look more confident when he's coming out the box. I don't know if it's injuries or something else in his game, but he has dropped off. His form has dropped off for sure. Still a good keeper. He's still a good shot stopper. So he has that going on for himself. It's almost like a right back today. He has to be because yeah, I think he's a right back. I don't understand this coaching with Soboslai at right back every time. He's been their best player this season, you can argue, right? And the coach is playing him at right back. I understand they have issues at right back. Frimpong is not what they expected him to be, at least so far. Who else do they have there? Conor Bradley. I don't know if he's injured right now because I haven't been seeing much of him recently. But you can't be playing your best player this season at right back. That's not what you should be doing, especially when he's a midfielder. You need to play him in midfield and find another solution for the right back position. And it's funny because Soboslai is the one player that Liverpool fans have been criticizing a lot seasons before. But this season, he's just been like the one player that their most consistent player for sure. They need to take off Enuri from this game, man. He's just ghosting. Enuri and Verts, they're just they're just playing catch me if you can. Nobody can see them in the game. But at least the second half has started off with a little bit more fights than the first half. The first half was just a pain to sit through. The second half looks a little bit more exciting. It's a good ball. Kirkers do. Man, this Kirkers, his decision making sometimes, man. His decision making sometimes. He just delayed that pass until somebody was like, until Gapo was offside. His decision making sometimes is shocking. I don't understand how he was in space the whole time. Ekitike made the run through behind Kusanov, and Gakpo was there. He delayed it until Gakpo was offside and then he gave it to him. What an absolute useless decision. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Gravenberch. Why is Gravenberch so wide? Yeah, true. That's true. That's true. That's true. Liverpool don't make obvious passes. Might sound like a good team, but it's not. It's not a good team. Sometimes you need to make the obvious pass. He tried to hold on to the ball for a couple more seconds there, and that's enough for the City to bring their line upwards, and then everybody's offside. Good shot by Soboslai there, but decent save, decent save. That was too easy for the goalkeeper. And this game needs a goal, man. This game needs a goal. I haven't seen a game that needed a goal like this one in a while. The game is it's too big for the way they're playing. Too much respect being shown, although both teams are already out of their best, so there's no need. Vert got the ball. Pass, shoot. Oh, that was close. That was close. Ekitike almost, he almost did a 10 there, man, because the goalkeeper was left standing. That was close. That's how Liverpool are going to get their goal. It's going to be a smash and grab thing. That's how I think Liverpool gets their goal in this game. Look at Rodri. Look at Rodri being bullied off the ball by Vert in his own box. Is that your Ballon d'Or winner? Is that your best midfielder in the Premier League? Allow it, man. How is this guy like Vert is like the least physically imposing player on the pitch, and he's nudging you off the ball in the box, to create a big chance. I don't know if the Rodri is fully back. I don't know if it's fully back, but I think we can't just get back into calling him the best midfielder in the Premier League. He has to prove it. He's been out for too long for him to still have that status. He has to prove it again, because since he's left, there's a lot of names on the list that have been, that have been putting in performances. So he has to get his throne back. He needs to come get his chain back. Rice, Caicedo, Fernandez, these are players that have taken his chain. He needs to come get his chain back. Even Enzo Fernandez, the kind of season he's having this year, he's putting himself on that list for sure. I'm not saying Enzo is better than Rodri, because that would be football blasphemy. But Rodri just needs to earn his credits back. Good pass by Vert. One thing about Vert, man, his vision is very impressive. He sees a lot of angles, a lot of passing angles. That was a chance. Yo, Kerkez just looks nervous, man. This guy, man. When I'm watching Kerkez play, it's like he's just stamping his foot into the ground to take pressure off himself. This guy cannot just be himself. He just looks so nervous. That was a good ball by Verts. Donnarumma had to come out there to save that one, because, man, Ekitike would have gotten a touch on that, and that's it. At least the game is kicking on, though. The game is kicking on. Liverpool are finally deciding to press and not let City have the bulk of the possession that they did in the first half. In the first half, they kind of sat back off City. And Man City had the opportunity to, easily play out the back, pin them back in their own half. So Liverpool looks like they've taken their line up a little bit more, their defensive line up. You can see like they're having more touches in the box. City have no touch in the Liverpool box this second half. 0. No touches. Talk about the devil. Finally, Enuri. Mamush. Kick on to... Oh my God, they should have dropped that ball to Haaland. Semenyo, a good shot, but man, that pass to Haaland was there all day, man. He was there all day. Haaland is bagging that. Now Liverpool have a chance. Ekitike pass to Vert. Oh my... And then he misses it too. Oh my God, he misses the header. Ekitike, yeah, you're supposed to be a good player. Yeah, you're a good player, not even supposed to be. But brother, the pass to Vert was so on, and that was onto his right foot. Vert would have taken a shot from there easily. He decided to go for the difficult pass. Just like you were saying, Royal, like that was the obvious pass was to Florian Wirtz in that situation, but Ekitike decided to go for the wrong pass. Wirtz was in so much space running in. You should have just given it to Wirtz. And then he played the opposite ball to Salah. And then Salah now has to do a Trivela pass to him in the box. Nah, that's dead. That's dead. That's a dead move. That's a chance to score a goal there. Yeah, Ekitike is having a man. He's having a stinker. He's having a stinker. He had a one-on-one chance with Gehi in the first half. He couldn't do anything. He just looked like a deer in headlights. This game is looking like somebody needs a set piece. They never make the obvious choices. That's facts, man. That's facts. The Gapo. Oh my God, Gapo missed that. How is Gapo miss? What? Is Husanov good? Oh, it's fine. Yo. It looks like something's wrong with Husanov. Something is wrong with Husanov. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. Yeah, City look bad. The second half, they look bad. First half, they lack cutting edge too. So the attack is not clicking at all. City, the attack has not been clicking. I think they need to bring on. They need to play Cherky Foden. I don't understand playing Mamouche and Semenyo with Haaland. That's too rigid of a front three. Okay, Gakpo was offside anyway. Man, I hope Husanov gets back up, man. Let him get back up because it seems like Gakpo hit his head with his boots when they were landing after the contact in the air. Isn't it crazy that when Ekitike is having a bad game, Liverpool doesn't look like they can score? Yeah, man. Ekitike really tried to do the hero ball thing there, the reverse ball to play the reverse ball to Salah instead of the straight through ball into Verts. And the crazy thing about Salah and Verts is that even if you want to receive the ball back after passing the ball, Verts is most likely more capable of giving you a better pass than Salah. If I'm a striker and it's a 3-on-3 or 4-on-3 opportunity, right? And there's Verts on my right hand side and Salah on my left hand side, and I want to score, I'm never passing to Salah because chances are Salah won't get the ball back to you, and even if he does, the quality of the pass is just going to be it's not on the same level as what you get from Verts. So very terrible decision by KTK. I don't know what he was thinking. They're bringing on Diaz and Cherky. If Diaz is fit, why is he not starting Novak Husanov? What's going on? Isn't he supposed to be the best center back at City, Diaz? I mean, now that Gay is there, that's a new conversation. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the game needs a maverick. It needs somebody to just play unorthodox and unlock something. So I think Cherky should be fine, especially with the fact that Pep is still doing this bozo thing of playing Semenyo in pockets. I'm seeing them attack, and Bernardo is wider than Semenyo. I don't understand. And Semenyo is on the right too. So I think bringing in Cherky to play in that pocket is a better option than having Semenyo there. Cherky or Foden will be better there than Semenyo. You need to move Semenyo to the left-hand side or move him wider right. But Pep hasn't done that yet. It's not a tricky game. Yeah, I see that. I see that. I see that. The reason is that because Liverpool are the more physical team and Turkey won't win any duels. Having Turkey is nice if you have the ball. That's true. That's a valid point. Because but they can still make it work, you know. If with Turkey and Semenyo, if Semenyo is still on the pitch, then it can still work, which he is. So even if they want to play the outlet ball thing, but at least with Turkey, they have somebody on the pitch that's willing to create something, that's willing to try more actions. Without that, that's one of the reasons why the game has been so dull. On both sides, it's just the midfielders on both sides have just been vanilla midfielders, not people that necessarily will make a difference in the game. And for City, another player they can bring on is Reinders, because Reinders scores goals. So instead of where O'Reilly is, you play Reinders there instead, and then play O'Reilly at left back and take off Nuri. That can be a good change in this game. Well, Semenyo is a striker now. It looks like he's running ahead of Haaland and Marmoush. Oh, Marmoush. Oh yeah, Marmoush went off first for Turkey. Okay. Play him through. Nice. Play him through. Semenyo. Shoot. He knew. Was he offside? Oh, he knew he was offside. Bro, just shoot anyway. Shoot anyway. Even if it's a fake goal, even if not fake goal, just give us something to cheer about in this game, man. Nuri. Bro, turn back. It's closed. Well, shoot. Oh, okay. That wasn't very far off. Diaz is a madman, you know. They bring him into the game, and his first action is taking a weak foot shot from 30 yards. This game ends in a draw, man. If this game ends in a draw, City can forget about the league. For real, they can just forget about the league once it ends in a draw. Gapo, Ekitiki. What a touch, Vert. Oh my god, Vert says, man, listen, Florian Vert, you're not in Germany anymore. You need to put some physicality into these shots. You can't just try to pass the ball into the net. What was that? Even if that ball went past Gehi, fantastic defending by Gehi, by the way. If the ball had gone past Gehi, Donnarumma is saving that because that was a pass. You need to put your laces through the shots, Florian Wirtz, man. That was too weak. That was too weak. Too weak. Especially in a game like this where the big chances are fine, few and far in between. It's just you should take those chances. What's Ruben Diaz shouting for, man? Shut up, man. Shut up. It's just screaming for no reason. Pepper's really taking a liking to Nico O'Reilly. I wonder why. He's a good player. He's a good player. He's a midfielder. And Pep has been playing him at left back today. Today he's playing in midfield, but he's been playing a lot of left back. And Pep seems to like him a lot. Yeah, no. That's good ball. Capo. These set pieces that Liverpool are getting, they can score from a set piece. Liverpool can score from a set piece. Man City maybe not because they don't have the presence, they don't have the physical abilities needed. But yeah, Diaz is decent from set pieces, so that's one thing Man City have going for them. But Liverpool have more players that can do something. Driving best, shooting opportunity, blocked shots. Or did he scoff that? Looks like he scoffed it. Second half, man. This second half. Things are going slow. Things are going real slow. Again. Game has kind of died off. Started well, but it's kind of dying off again. So both like, okay. Good run. Salah, foul. That's a foul. That's a foul. Oh no? They didn't call it? Salah has been going like he looked like he went down easily, but it looked like there was contact too. So that's an interesting one. Gehi looked like he dragged him back. And if he did, then it has to be a card. Rodri fighting with Van Dijk for access to the ref, man. What's going on here? Rodri is not even a captain. He's not even the captain. Why is he fighting Van Dijk? Oh yeah, Salah went down too easily there, man. Salah went down so easily there. There was contact, but that's a soft. That's soft. That is soft. There's no way that brought him down. That is so soft. He wasn't offside. I'm not. If I was a ref, I'm not giving that penalty. There's no way he should give that penalty because there was contact. He was through on goal. However, he went down too easily. That's not a penalty in my books. That's not a penalty. Gage should be careful there, but that's not a penalty. So they gave a foul. It happened outside the box, to be fair. So this is the second time that Salah has gone down so easily. In the first half, it was Mateus Nunes in the box. He just put his hand around Salah and Salah just went down. Now again. Let's see if Liverpool are going to have another miracle free kick like they had against Arsenal. In Szoboszlai standing there, Salah is there too. Looks like a angle for a left-footed player. But Salah is not good at free kicks, so Szoboszlai should take it anyway. Salah should not, man. He just took it out, shot it out of bound. I don't know, man. If I'm an attacker, and I feel a shit pool, I'm going down. 100%, man. 100%. You have to go down. You have to go down. But it doesn't mean the referee has to give the penalty. But as a defender in that position, you shouldn't be giving the referee a decision to make. Because strikers like Salah that are smart and have like experience, they're definitely going to go down. And now the referee has a decision to make. And in many cases, you can see if that was in the box, that could have been a penalty. That referee could have given a penalty if that was in the box. And that would have been a very soft penalty. Pass. Gapo. This is another player that Liverpool can definitely upgrade on. Cody Gapo. Verts. Grave. Pass. Move the ball, man. Salah. Good pass. This game, man. This game. These two teams they're not here to play. They're not here to play football. They're not here to play football. He's gonna try whip this one. Soboslai. Is he going to try to make the most out of this? Yeah, this is shooting opportunity right here. Knuckle ball. Boom! What a goal! What a goal! My God, what a strike! Talk about shooting opportunity. Soboslai absolutely slaps that. Man, you can't even blame the goalkeeper. You know if you blame goalkeeper for this one. This is not a goalkeeping error at all. This is just technique. The movement he put on that ball, the English. This is what this game needed. This is what this game needed. This is what this game needed. What a goal. What a goal. See, I've seen this before. Yeah, Arsenal. So, man, look at the movement on that ball. The ball was curving outside and then hit the post. That is intentional. Man, yeah, man. We need to start expecting this guy for his free kick prowess. It's insane. It's different. See goal. Bang. Man, the goalkeeper, Donnarumma knew nothing about that because he saw the ball curving away. He's probably thinking, yeah, the ball is getting, it's going to be, yeah, man, City is cooked. City cooked. Now, Liverpool are going to defend. That's what's going to happen now. Defend. That's what Liverpool need to do now and win this game. They need to get this across the line because I've said it earlier already. If City lose today, then the title charge is gone. Forever gone. It's not even a question. It's done. If City loses today, I'm even thinking about Man United finishing second. Because why not? Okay. Just need another goal, man. We need another goal. We need another Liverpool goal, maybe, to just seal the deal. I predicted 2-1 Liverpool, but it's looking like City can do. It's looking like it can end in a lone goal. Look at that goal again. Whoops. Listen, Liverpool are now 5 points off, just 5 points off City. United are only 3 points off City. Chelsea are 4 points off City. It's serious, man. Second position is open. It's open. Anybody can finish second right now. It's not working. See, I don't know if it's just me, but the City attack, it seems like they don't have some kind of chemistry in that attack yet because it's all over the place. Okay, okay, it's good run. Good ball. Okay. Liverpool are playing with some confidence now, man. They're playing with some confidence. Good ball. Fertz. Ah, come on. The reverse ball should be better than that. Foul. Foul. Of course, they'll call that Salah. There's no complaint for that. You can't be complaining about that, man. The referees are calling that all day. Oops. Liverpool made the obvious pass today will score more. 100%. If Ekitike had passed that ball into Verts earlier today in this game, then it would have been 2 up. They get chances and they don't know how to act. Does Pep get off by playing players in wrong position? I don't understand. What is this now? Why is Semenyo now still in the pockets and then Bernardo Silva? I'm seeing him wide left. I hope it's just some in-game rotation or something because if this is the system, then Pep may have lost it, man. He might have lost the plot. And they're not going to stop showing this goal, right? Rightly so. Rightly so. Rightly so. What a free kick. What a strike. That's goal of the week. Goal of the month already for sure. Tricky. Nunes. Let's see. Listen, Verts is doing better now. I mean, he's been quiet the entire game, but it's not been that bad. It's not been that bad. I need Liverpool to see this game through now. I need them to see this game through. Nunes. A lot of these Premier League teams don't attack through the middle, you know. It's always off the wings, always side to side movement of the ball, and then trying to create the attack off the wings. Nobody's playing through the middle. You would think that City will play a lot more through the middle with Checky on, but it's not happening. They're just moving the ball out wide and hoping for something to happen. It's been all Liverpool this second half. It's been all Liverpool for most of the second half. Okay. Semenyo, using Semenyo in pockets, it's gonna be all wild for me because to play in that position, you need to have a very good touch. And I don't know about Semenyo's touch. That's not, at least his touch is not what you know him for. That's not his game. Vert, Vert, good pass. What? Oh, Gehi's there, man. Gehi's just there. Verts again. Good ball, Nunez. Okay, Semenyo, 1-on-1. Two, 1-on-2. What's Rodri hasn't done anything in this game, man. He hasn't done anything in this game. Well, Liverpool have gone into a deep low block. A deep low block. City's gonna have to manufacture something to win this game, man. They're gonna have to dig deep to win this game. Goal, Silva, Bernardo Silva. Wow, what an equalizer! What an equalizer! And I put this guy on the bench in my fantasy. You know, he's on the bench. He's on the bench in my fantasy because I was expecting Reinders to come off the bench and do a thing, but I didn't start Silva. That's crazy, crazy move by me. Good goal though. Good goal. Good goal in there. Good goal. Onside. Haaland assists. Goal. Wow, what a finish. That was a good finish. But yeah, Liverpool fell asleep there. Now momentum will swing, and you're looking at City to win it. You're looking at City to win it. You're looking at City to win it if the momentum swings like this. City can grab a late game winner. But yeah, that was a good goal by Bernardo. Good goal by Bernardo. But it's like I'm excited for both sides to score goal, man. I just want to see good football. That's why I'm here. So it's like, fuck, after scoring that kind of goal now, this guy just comes in here and backs that kind of dead goal against us, you know. After scoring a worldie. What's that? Donnarumma, easy work. City need to self-reflect, man. This is a game that they could have won if they had been more forward thinking, but they've been doing all this passive aggressive football for a while now. So now they have to fight to win it. They can still win it. Gehi adds a lot to City. I think that's a very underrated signing. We might not see the effects this season, but next season, man, Gehi is a very good signing for City, man. His ability to play on the ball, his defensive composure, his experience. I mean, What was you don't Curtis Jones, man, you need to complete that pass. You complete that pass and you're through on goal. Check it. What a dead touch there. Grave, get out the back. Yes, Grave. Let's go. Let's go. I need Liverpool to get a second. I want City to be in the mud at the end of this game. I don't know. I just need somebody to be in the mud. One of the two. Either of them. I don't care. Supposed like trying shots from 50 yards now because he's got a free kick. So he needs to chill out, bro. What? See, Konate, yeah. You see Konate, yeah. Sauce. 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 This guy almost lost the ball on the halfway line with nobody behind him, and that was Semenyo right there. Semenyo would have Semenyo that goalkeeper right now. That it would have been smooth sailing straight up into the goal because Konate is not catching Semenyo for pace. He's not catching him. So that would have been a very expensive mistake right there. True. A draw is the best result for me, but I'm not really scared of Liverpool, man. I don't think Liverpool are good enough to finish. Will be good enough to finish above Man United. With the way they play, if they play like they're at home and they're playing like this, so it's not looking good for them. Especially with the run of form that United are on right now. I'm sure it's not going to last at the end of the season. We're not going to be winning all our games, but when I watch United play and I watch Liverpool play, we just look better than Liverpool. Especially judging by the fact that we just played City recently at home, and Liverpool are playing them at home too. So it's just 3 weeks ago, so we played City. So if City loses, man, it means we can finish second. I'm not thinking about City losing and Liverpool is closer to us, because to me, Liverpool is. I don't think I should be as worried about Liverpool. They haven't given me a reason to. If not for someone's like worthy of a free kick, don't get me wrong. They haven't looked like scoring in this game at all. City have had the better chances. They've had the bulk of the chances. They've had the better, you know, chance creating opportunities. Also, they have the better players in front of goal. I think too. Yeah, man. Liverpool, they're slacking. They're slacking behind. They are really slacking. This performance, they're not even going to beat most decent teams in the Premier League playing like this. The most they will get is a draw because City don't even look good today, and they're getting a draw. City don't look good today. Semenyo, good ball. Oh, that was a dead ball into the box, man. You need to put more. You need to put more vim on that. More vim. I think Liverpool are just going to defend the rest of the game. City will just pin them back. That's what's going to happen. How Inuri has played 90 minutes today, I don't understand. I don't know if they don't have any other player on the bench. Not like he's been bad, but he's not been great. His contributions have been very minimal to the game. Good ball. Nunes. Foul. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. I know the ball is out, but if Alisson had contact there, that's a penalty. I concur with the earlier comment that they need to just make obvious passes. True, man. True. 100%. 100% of Ashish. 100%. They need to make obvious passes. Liverpool, they try to make things difficult. Okay, I don't know if that's a penalty. I mean, he got him, but it was a follow through. The Alisson get the ball. That's important there. The Alisson get to the ball. But look at that City fan screaming his lungs out. Nunes is not gonna get up now. He's gonna lay down there. He's gonna stay there. That's a pen. I'm thinking it's a pen too. I don't know. I need to see the angle of a different angle, like in front of the goalkeeper. I need to see a different angle because if the goalkeeper didn't get any of the ball, then it has to be a penalty, even if the ball goes out of bounds because it's reckless play. Haaland is about to bag. Yeah, just score this goal and put my fantasy win in the bag, man. This is what we're looking for. City are going to win too. Somebody predicted 2-1 here in the chat earlier. So somebody predicted 2-1, which is interesting. Let me find that comments. Yeah, that's it. Hugak. I don't know who this person is, but this person predicted 2-1 in chat for Man City, which is about to be spot on. Alisson yellow card penalty. Haaland is about to take it. Let's see. Let's see if Haaland finally gets himself. If Haaland finally gets himself in the books again, and hopefully this starts a run of form for him because he's been awful recently. No, I mean awful. Haaland is always awful when he's not scoring goals, so that's not saying a lot. Okay, Erling versus Alisson. Late game penalty. Manchester City won, Liverpool won. 1-1. I need to change the scores. Look at me not changing the scores the whole time. Goal 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Why is he taking his shirt off? It's a pen. Bro, put your shirt on. This guy is taking his shirt off because of a penalty. Yeah. That's dead. Taking your shirt off for I mean it's an away penalty, away goal, but still. Still. You see what I'm saying about Liverpool, yeah? They don't threaten me at all. They don't threaten me. I'm not scared of Liverpool. I think if we play them right now, we'll smoke them. That's how I think. I think they are so poor. They don't have confidence. They're losing at home. It's like, yeah, man. I needed to update my scorecard time ago. I forgot. I keep forgetting to update this. Last stream, I also forgot to update it. But I need to start paying attention to that. Thanks. Ronaldo did that. DC, leave my goat out of this situation. leave my leave my goat out of this conversation. How is he taking his shirt off in a league game? But I mean, it means a lot to City because now they can still chase Arsenal. So if they win today, how many points of Arsenal are they? Let me see. How many points of Arsenal are City going to be? Just 6 points of Arsenal. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. But Arsenal have the goal difference now. That's something I thought City needed. City needed the goal difference to keep the pressure on Arsenal. If they don't get that, I don't think there's any way they can pressure Arsenal. They need to at least be leading somewhere. And Arsenal has them by like how many? 5 goals now difference. So it's peak. But Liverpool are bad, man. Liverpool are so poor. I didn't expect them to be this poor. They're at home. This is home. This is a home game. That's the thing about football, yeah. You can't flip the switch. You can't flip the switch. Only a few teams in the history of football can really flip the switch during a game. If you start the game defensively, you just understand that your players have a defensive mindset and they are going to go on playing defensive. You can't just say, okay, we're going to defend for the first 80, 70 minutes and then we're going to attack and you expect the players to just be robotic and implement that. This is not FIFA. So, yeah. Bringing on Nathan Ake for Semenyo. Let's see if Liverpool are going to try push for a goal now that City have committed to defending. Semenyo for RK is like it's not just a defensive sub; it's a mentality switch also. So Liverpool are gonna create something here. Grave. Who's running out on the right side? Man, if you guys are gonna be doing this crossing gimmick, trying to score with crosses, it's not gonna work. Good pass. Hey Nuri, you have two man on the right hand side. Two man on the right hand side. Go for the shot yourself. Go for the shot. Good shot. Oh my god, he should have taken that shot earlier. He went too close to the keeper. Then the angle was cut off. That yellow card for Turkey. Yeah, yellow card Turkey. That was reckless. Okay, Liverpool have a last minute free kick to save this one. Oh, that was a very stupid tackle. Very high also. Why you kicking a man's thigh when he goes by you? That's Bernardo Silva. You need to lock in, man. They're just gonna keep crossing the ball. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Uh-huh. Kirk is only going one way. Nunes got the ball. Recycle. I'm sure they're gonna add at least a minute because of the goal. Look at Allison. Man. Okay, Liverpool have a chance. Don't take the shot from there. What? Okay, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. Donnarumma, man. The way he celebrates saves, the way Donnarumma celebrates saves sometimes. I like that. I like to see that because goalkeepers don't celebrate some of these moments. He celebrates the saves like he scored a last minute winner, That's how he celebrates saves. They'll let them take the corner, and then that's the end of the game, I think. Allison is out. Oh, game over, I think. Okay, Salah has an opportunity to put the ball on the ball. Good ball. What's this going on in the box? Salah. Shoot. Take a shot. Stop counting your feet at the edge of the box. Allison is not even in goal anymore. So it's Soboslai chasing the ball back. Yeah, man, this game is over, man. This game is over. They're not calling it yet. Allison is still up there. He's winning the header. He's contesting. Are we gonna see the champion Cherky? Is that going to be an assist for Cherky? Haaland. That's a goal. I'm not even going to call that back. That's a goal. Yes, because Sobos like, what do you mean? That's a goal. Unless you want a red card. That's the laziest goal I've seen in my life. What is that? What was that? Ryan Cherky has just scored the laziest goal I've seen in my life. That ball was just creeping into the post. The ball was creeping. And Sobos like, you have no right to complain for a red card there. You have no right to complain for a foul, because you should have received the red card for impeding Haaland's run. 3-1 Manchester City. That's the game, That's the game. That game caught to life at the end. It caught life at the end. The game caught life at the end. Cherky came in, got his goal. And I just really hope that Cherky goal hasn't messed up my fantasy because I know my opponent has Cherky on his team, but the game is the game, Yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci on the fantasy end. So we're popping. Man, that save by Donnarumma, but that shot by I think that was McAllister. That was a serious save. That's the game, people. That's the game. Manchester City 3, Liverpool 1, and the game ended with one of the laziest goals of all time. So yeah, tune in for the next watch along. It's probably going to be on the next weekend because I don't think I'll be able to do the midweek games. Man United versus West Ham. I won't be able to do that game. But Stay tuned. I'm going to be adding other leagues too. I'm looking to add La Liga at least to watch some Real Madrid and Barcelona games. I need to add it to my stream setup before I'm able to do that. So everything looks, clean. Yeah, but we're going to be doing some Barcelona, Real Madrid watch alongs. Maybe I might add some Italian teams also, depending on the teams that are interesting to watch so far. So stay tuned for more. Like the video if you haven't liked the video yet. Thank you for the engagement. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a show. Tomorrow, or a show later this evening. I'm going to be doing a show later this evening. Please follow the socials. I'm going to be posting the link to the show for the time of the show, where we're going to be breaking down everything that's happened this Premier League weekend, and we're also going to be talking a little bit about La Liga. So I'm going to be doing it's going to be a live show, but even if you don't catch the live show, you can catch the video after. It's going to be uploaded on this YouTube channel. So why do you want to torture yourself by watching Real Madrid? Hey, sometimes you have to fight a good fight. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make sure everything is covered. Real Madrid are awful to watch, man. Awful to watch. I don't know, but yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing shows, and a lot is coming. I have a lot of plans for the channel, so just stay tuned, and it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun time. If you're watching on Facebook, also thank you. Yeah. Now, but it's true. It's true. Real Madrid are awful. Real Madrid are awful to watch. They're not good to watch. They just have individual brilliance moment that keeps them in games. But besides that, it's not the best team in the world to watch. Let's just put it that way. That's an easy way to put it. All right, guys. Thank you for being part of the stream. I'll see you guys in the next stream later on in the day. Watch out for the notifications. Put your notifications on so you can get notifications when I'm streaming live. Thank you. Great game.